I mean, I guess that's why I was so attracted to the man. Anyways, I want to thank everybody that came out. I want to thank my best friends that helped me through all of this. Leandra, who had my back from the very beginning through this entire thing. Heather, who has been everything to me and beyond from years back and has held so many things in her heart to support me and push me and believe in me and tell me that I'm going to get past everything that I never thought I could, the obstacles. She was there. She was my rock. My children, who have made this journey with us and made it possible. All of them, all 5 of them, are my life, my joy. Yeah. The reason we worked so hard to be where we are today and we will continue to do this for all 5 of them, because there is no dividing. There is no who is whose. There's nothing like that. When we made this commitment, we knew it was ours. It wasn't yours or mine. We became ours. And I thank this man for having my back and helping me believe in the hardest times that there was when I wanted to give up or he wanted to give up and we didn't do it. To my brother for blessing our wedding, the food and everything. To my parents who supported us all of these years that we've been together and helped us get through everything that we have been through. To my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, who we love so much and we wish he was here with us, and we know in our hearts he's here. I love you, Charles. To my husband, I could never be who I am today without you. And to everyone else who has been there for us, thank you so much. And before I end this, I have to say, to my friend Lydia, who stepped up and took everything she had in her to make this day possible for me as well, I love you, Lydia. Thank you. Yeah, your turn.
Don't trust him with the mic! Don't give him the mic!
Everybody said I would never get the microphone again. Guess what? It's my No, honestly, everybody who's helped out in every aspect of this wedding, thank you so much. If you just did something very, very small, it was a huge help to us. Me and Dora would not be who we are today if it wasn't for our 5 kids.
Yeah!
Oh, he said he wasn't gonna do it.
It's okay, Lopez.
These 5 kids they made us. They made this journey easy.
Yeah.
Thank you all, and we love you all. Thank you.
Hold on. Sorry. Hello, everybody. I am Mikey, their oldest son. For those of you that don't know. I have absolutely nothing prepared, but I could make you laugh. You ready, okay?
Mikey.
He's gonna cry. He's crying.
Okay. So let's see. When it first started...
Comes the tears. Slow him. Let him go.
I thought maybe my mom was just dating him for the dimples.
I've got a lot.
We saw the Bitmoji, we saw the dimples. He was a good-looking man, I'm not gonna lie. But I have 2 stories to share that really showed me what he is about. The first one is his birthday party.
Number 40!
I have a picture in my wallet. Proof. Not gonna forget. We are at my Uncle David's house. Great party, everybody's having a great night. Well, at the end of the night, he happens to get the microphone. And this is when we decided it was time for him to go home. He gets the microphone, blurts out some words.
Please don't say the words.
Not gonna forget.
Don't say it.
Everybody laughed. Basically, we knew it was time for him to go. Well, we're in the car on the ride home, and all he keeps saying is, I need Mikey. I need Mikey. As long as I got Mikey, I'm good. And I'm sitting there with Kelly and someone else. And I hear him say, I'm going to run. I'm running when we get home. So I'm stuck in the middle between Kelly and someone. Dave, because he's in the picture.
Dave's here with us.
We're the ones driving you home.
That's right, that's right. Leandra's driving.
Yeah.
We get here.
Shorts.
Sure enough, Brian opens the door, takes off, up the street. About 2 houses up, he makes it. Before I catch it, well, I have him in my hands, and he decides he's gonna shake me. Like, I'm gonna juke him off. Dives into the neighbor's yard. They happen to have a brick wall about this, probably this tall. Well, he got up there, but not for long, and smacked his shins as hard as I've ever seen anybody hit him on bricks. But then he got up, and he was fine. Came over, we held him up like this. He's like this in the picture. Me and Dave. Right after that, he decides, I'm going to bed. He comes running right back down the hill, into the door. Every single stair, quick feet. Comes right back down the stairs, into the room. Before I can even get to him, he's passed out face down. Shoes on, pockets full. I flipped him over, took his shoes off, put him to bed. Second story. Chaz knows this one very well. We ended up at a Raider game. Not proud of what happened that day, but in the end the Steelers lost. Well, the build up to this, we're in the parking lot, and we're tailgating. Me and Chaz are having fun. First football game together. We think we can drink with the older guys. I was wrong.
Wait, I can drink with the older guys.
We'll get to that. We think we can drink. In the beginning, he was fine. A couple Modelo's, Jaeger bomb. Well, I decided it was good to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, I walked into the stadium with Brian's Ray-Bans on so we can get past me security. And I just remember him saying, "Bud, you make it through them, we're in the clear. You make it through them, we're good. All we gotta do is get through them. Can you play this off?" I got this, Brian, don't worry. We get through security, get up to the top. We're sitting there before the game watching them warm up, and I'm like, this is so sick. This is the most fun I've ever had. I am so drunk. Well, 5 minutes later, I was too drunk. The tacos that we had and all that alcohol didn't agree. Well, before we can make it to the bathroom, the floor in front of us is covered in puke. Only time I've ever thrown up.
I do say yes, that is a true story.
Well, we're sitting there, and security comes walking up to sweep up the puke. He thinks at this point I'm going to get kicked out for being too drunk. So I just kind of play it off like I'm sleeping. Well, she throws the sand on the floor and then sweeps it all up, walks away, and we're clear. Well, I'm sleeping next to another Steeler fan. And he decides he wants to mess with the other Steeler fan. This man is laying there, unconscious, completely drunk. Brian walks over, puts his arm around him. "Mikey, take a picture, look!" He's got his hand out like this, posing with them like, this guy's having fun. Whatever. A little bit later in the game, he decides to go get a beer. He comes back, and he's standing at the rail, screaming his lungs off, like, couldn't be any louder. "Let's go Raiders!" I woke up a little bit from my sleep to see him cheering. His face is red. Well, he gets back to us. We get through the rest of the game. It's blown at the end. Get to the parking lot. Everybody's fine. Then we get to Hooters. And this is what I saw the man that he was. See, we got to Hooters, and Chaz had this idea in the car. I look old enough. I'm with a bunch of guys that look a lot older than us. I'm going to order a beer. They're not going to question it. Well, he orders 2 tall Modelo's throughout that sitting, after we had already been drinking a lot in the parking lot. After we eat, he's ready for bed, so he's like, "I'm going to the car." He goes, sleeps in the car. When he sits down, he launches the keys into the back seat, passed out. Well, a couple minutes, probably like 20 minutes later, we come out. We catch him sleeping. Pound on the window for probably 10 minutes. We finally get in. Get in the car, we yell at him, Brian, the entire time. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. I can't believe it. You're such a dumbass. You're an idiot. The entire drive back to the hotel. Probably like 15, 20 minutes. That's all Chaz is getting. He's mad. He's in the back seat like, all right, old man, I'm going to take you as soon as we get out. Like, you want a piece of me? Let's go. So we get back to the hotel. And Chaz, little tears coming down his face, pushes Brian's chair a little bit, hops out, crying, mad, happy, slams Brian's door shut as Brian's trying to get out. And he says, you want a piece of me, old man? Let's go. Jerry, Brian's cousin, I don't know. He comes around the backside and he's like, did I hear that correctly? Did Chaz just say what I think he said? And sure enough, there goes Chaz again. Let's go, old man, I'm ready. You want a piece of this? Well, Brian gets out of the car, straight face, not even worried, like he was Ice Cube and right along. He's like, go to bed. Chaz, yes sir. Back to the room. When we get to the room, Brian's no problem. Lays down, goes to bed. But Chaz is now still so mad. Takes 10 minutes to find his duffel bag, finds it, passes out right next to his dad. Both of them. So happy. Now, what I learned that night, Brian does not take anything from Chaz. Also, when we're at Hooters, heaven is all we need.